Alright, welcome back everyone. New project day. Got the manual rail bead. For those of you who are familiar with The Price is Right, it looks like a Plinko board to me. I'm assuming it's going to be a random drop and we watch the balls zigzag as their way down. 304 pieces, 3 out of 5 stars. I don't think I've ever seen those ratings on it or that information on a Temu kit before, so that's good. Standard jargon on the back, just educational toys, Steam, all that good stuff. But and let's see, as typical for Temu, a little beat up on the shipping, but that's okay. This one actually was a little pricier than my standard Temu ones. It was definitely an impulse buy. I saw it and I'd never seen anything like it, so I had to have it. So this was about 30 bucks. I think as of filming it, I just checked it was, I think, 31.17 or some. You know, there are always oddball prices on Temu. But let's pop her open and see what we get. Alright. Pretty good inventory of balls there. With it 3, 6, 9, 10 of them. That's about standard. Have some wax in there. Looks like that's all of the accessories. So all pressure fit. That's good. Which also reminds me I need to turn my wax heater on. Do that while I'm thinking about it, because I'm notoriously forgetful. Okay, there it goes. Now, got our instructions in the wrap with it. But let's see if I can find a spot to. Alright. My mind, that was going to stay in one piece, so I'll pour it all around. Alright. Feels like all the pieces are in pretty solid shape. There's the token piece of sandpaper. That's like a 180 grit. That's not much grit at all. Actually, that may be a 300. Let's see, it's pretty smooth. Let's see what I got. That's a poster, of course. Looks pretty straightforward. I'm assuming the gear mechanism is going to be the tricky part, and this is just going to be the repetitive part, punching all the little pegs in. But I think looks like it's going to be straightforward enough to be a good one-day build. And now let's take a peek at our sheets. Okay, that one's the D, and so they are not in alphabetical order. That loses them points. No, wait a second. It actually is. Okay, that's odd. It is A, but it's got D in it. Okay. Interesting choice. But now, okay, now we're on to B. All right. Okay, they are in alphabetical order. They're not going to lose points for that so far. Of course, it's just, I do think it's nice when they take the time, if the pieces fall out, to actually tape them back in place. So that's, I give them extra points for that too. I hadn't noticed any other ones. That's the first one I saw. Got 2 of them there. And F. Alright. Looks good. That's not bad. If you're new here and you've made it this far in, this is what I do. I buy these kits and sets and toys and doodads and what's-its and build them step by step in real time, so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. I've yet to have a kit where I didn't goof something up, at least, that needed me to go back and correct. So, but with that being said, I'd say we're ready to dig in and start building, so I'll be right back with the first step or 2 or 3 or 4 or all of them, actually, before it's all said and done, but you know what I'm saying. We'll get started right now. Okay, here we go. I'm going to actually start on this piece. Just give me a little more maneuvering room on that one. Let's got the, because that's, for some reason it didn't occur to me that at some point I would have to put all those pegs into the Plinko board. But I'll do one of the, I'll speed that part up for sure. Because I'm thinking, even if I get in a good rhythm on it, that's still 104 of them there, so that's still going to take a minute. Okay, and these guys, I think we're making a double decker on this. Alright. And this on to end as an end cap. No doubt it's going to eventually spin. That's usually what those... Oh, other way. That feels pretty stout. Alright, now set that aside and we'll get to work on that. I'll do maybe the first few here just to get a feel for it. Obviously go in from the bottom. They go in easy at least. Not easy that way. Okay, that felt a little better, so I'll do, assuming we do this side all parallel. Okay, I'll do one more and then we'll start the faster process. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It only took about 6 minutes. And got our, like I say, to me, I'm always going to think of something like this as a Plinko board. The cool visual effect on there when get it lined up. Yeah. But alright, that's the first subsection, is getting these two guys made. So let's pull out the next. See if I can do this live on this particular build just to see how it goes. Okay. Okay. And they did that thing where they didn't line up the lines on their instruction poster either. Okay, so we take this guy and it gets hook in the back. Yep, on the side. He's going down the same, down and down on there. And this guy goes in here. Supposed to. There it goes. Can't get my finger in there to push it down. It seems like it needs to go further. Okay. There it goes. Yeah. And this is supposed to Looks like this is going to end up being a counterweight, I think. Let's see, where was that? And these guys just go together, so. Okay, it says this, and the more solid one goes on this side. I guess it might be the smaller one too. No, just one less hole. It goes on the side of the openings. And this one to the back. Got another rail in place, and like I say, that's all for that little subsection. So I'll sort of set these over here and bring out the next batch. Oops. Okay, so you 9 goes in. Guess not there because it doesn't fit. Must go in this one. Where have I got it upside down? Hang on. Oh, okay, got the arrows there. So yeah, that's. So I'm gonna match those arrows up. Yeah. And 8 in the middle. It's going to continue to match those arrows and those arrows. And that'll be 8 down, upside down. Hello, Morgan. She's ambling in here to visit, I think. Maybe not. She's looking at me, giving the old eyeball. Now, okay, now this guy, okay, goes on to here. Okay, got onto those. And there she goes. You're trying to wonder why I'm in here talking to myself again. Alright, so we got that going. Okay. Now, these guys, what are we doing with them? Whoop. Messing everything up. Okay, so this guy. Nope. This way. 20 goes. Okay, there's that arrow. So that's me matching. What the E19 look like? Okay, yep. I think you're E19. No, you're E21. Go in. Doesn't want to go in there. Very snug fit. Now you, same thing, gonna match your arrow up here. Okay, that's a little more cooperative. Popped right in. Alright. Oh, these, come back here. Okay, so these guys, gonna grab some wax because we're about to mount them I've lost my wax brush. Okay. It was right there. Alright, I guess I'll go grab another one. Behind me. Okay. Wax the inside of this here. 2 coats. Alright. And let's see here. Okay. So, actually, first step, these guys, this guy goes on those ends. Okay. Let's see, look at the, I'm doing it right. Yep. Like. Feels not good to do that. Let's see. Oh, my tool go in there. Need a narrow one. A little bit thinner. Okay, there we go. Right, pop that one on. There we go. In place. Okay, then we're back here again. I don't think that necessarily needs to be in place at this moment. This guy on here. Wax around with it a little bit. One more time. Alright. Now, these guys got our little slots on either end there. Okay, it's gonna, maybe all the marble's gonna go in and unload at one time, so I'm not sure. that's our mechanism down here. That's interesting. Okay. And like I said, this guy is hanging off back here. Alright. Now I'm going to leave that aside because I got to set you back down and bring out the next batch. Okay, little guys. And quite a few big guys. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make this mechanism first because there's fewer pieces. Or it gets the pieces out of the way anyway. Okay, so you like this. No. Get this thing down there to the back. Yeah, okay. This goes from there to there, I think. Is that goal? That's what's the difference in them here? Okay, this one's got that hole there. So that, yeah, that's on this end. This goes in. Where are you going? Here? Yeah. Here. Goes down into there. There. And on there. Now I hope I can get all this to line up over here. So this goes in. Okay. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that last one. Pop you back out. Okay. And there. And both up at the same time, maybe. Alright, yeah. Really close there. Okay. That's that going. Okay. Now we're back over here with these guys. You guys go in. Side. Okay. Now. Okay, so. Which one's which? This one's over here. I think. They line up. Yeah, they line up to those circles there. The points. Yeah, that lines up with that frame up top. Yeah. And you. Alright. See, that's gonna be the track. Alright, cool. And that is all the pieces I've got pulled so far, so I'm gonna grab some more and I'll be back for that. Okay, reset with some more pieces, and I'm gonna continue to make my own way. Got the arrows on those pieces. It seems like they're both. Ooh, bad cracking sound on that. That's not. Watch the center part. Is the decoration makes it sort of soft. I'm sure we're supposed to just line them up to make these parallel. And then this piece, I say, piece A is actually one whole unit. We just had some. That's where all our pigs were for our little board. Let's see here. Oops, and I didn't pull. I just found a piece I didn't pull. Okay, so trying to figure out where this is at. Okay, down here. Ah, there it is. D15. It tells us. Supposed to do the arrows down. They got the arrows on the top there. They're just, I guess they're showing the direction of the arrows, so I'm going matching up there. Okay. I was hoping that was just going to drop right in. Okay, there it went. A little extra wiggle convincing it. This guy popped out on me. But there we are, nice and solid. And I forgot, didn't see this one. 14. There you are. The instructions on this one are, I've definitely had worse, but it's easy. I thought I went over these things 2 or 3 times to make sure I didn't miss any pieces, and I still managed to miss it there. It's let's say really tiny to find all the right places, pieces and places, and let's do what doodads and who's its and what's its. Okay, there, and then this guy. Okay, wait a second. Thought I did this right. Evidently I didn't. Okay, what? Okay, there it goes. I don't know. I just okay, you gotta look for that thing. Yeah, the tail goes on this end here. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So it goes in this slot. Oops, yeah, there are 4 tabs and 4 slots here. Okay. All right, dropped right in. No drama. Love it. Oop. I'll cause some drama one way or another. Alright, so that's that little subsection. Now, let's get to start laying some tracks, it looks like. Right, and okay, so this guy is the top one. And this diagram is really fun to try and figure out what's going on. Okay, so we're going, you go on here. Okay, then that lines up with that one. Okay, so to over there. Okay, that works. Then this guy. Okay, so yeah, I see how. Now we got our double-ended doodad there. Okay, and it's got its little notch right there. It's gonna hopefully drop into. I can find my appropriate. That's not working. Yeah, there we go. A little persuasion there, and a little persuasion here. And in place. And this guy will go on top. You into there. And then it's just got the half. So that's going to go on into the slot right there. And I'm betting, yeah, butts right up against that. So yeah, we got us a good track to run down and feed back into our, this is the front side evidently. This is where our little rain's going to go. Yeah. Okay. It's coming together. Okay. Now this guy. Oh, wait a second. What are you? Yeah. Maybe you're in the next one. Did I knock you into it? No. It's another one of those where it's hidden over on the other side. This goes here. Okay, this thing's gonna go into that, so I'll wait for that. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, so you that. comes in like so. And these guys are going to tie it together. That one? Gotta be that one. Yep. Yep. Alright. Okay. Once again, a little bit of a cracking sound there. Watch out for those. And then everybody's in nice and snug. Now, this guy goes. Oh. Yep. Put that down. Go. Okay, so this must be where they're going to gather them. Go there. And okay. Supposed to be slightly crooked? Maybe not. Maybe it's just optical illusion. I don't think it is just from where I'm sitting. Okay, that's smooth. And like I said, this guy. Okay, now I see this goes in here. And then slots on the bottom. Alright, so this is going to be our track. Get things back down to our lift mechanism. So far, I'm pretty optimistic about this thing. It looks really good. Got good slopes everywhere. These things, yeah, this seems like it's going to be a high quality kit. All right. Now, next batch. These guys are all labeled at least. And these guys, and I think, yeah, that's all we got on this bit. That's for my next. I knocked some out, and I was trying to decide if there was this step or next step. This step. Okay, got more of these. Okay, so these are going to be our guides. Looks like. Guess I was better at this. I'd move these things over towards the center of frame and maybe bring you a little bit closer. Okay. This one. And then this one. We got 4 studs set up for these. So these guys go, and that's, I actually labeled that one myself, so I know it's 6. Or 16 rather. Right. It looks like that one goes here. Alright. This one, let's see which, yes, not really that close to lining up on that one. That's okay, I think I got it upside down. Yeah, that's more like it. And I got a good track for it to go down. Let's grab one out. Just run it down, run it through the system here. Okay, so it's eventually going to drop in there. Alright, cool. Appears to function. That's what you want to see. Now, these guys. 3 and 4 and 2 and 5. So 3 and 4 and 2 and 5. Okay, so you have that thing facing towards the back edge. This guy goes in here. Okay. No decoration, so I'm just going to go ahead together and what's this? 4. Okay, and yeah, they do have them labeled in 2 and 5 there. So. Nice. And this guy over here. I did the circles at the bottom. Just worked out that was correct. And there, we got our good base in place. All right. Now, got these guys to go on, and we get to, looks like we're going to apply our this part too here in a second. Okay. First things first. These got these, more of these. And these guys. Get our track in place. Even though we just demonstrated you don't really need the track, it seems to work without it. Okay, but that's definitely a more secure track. Okay, now, still got this piece I'm supposed to hang over there that I'm sort of trying to not lose. Okay, so we got our slots here, we got our hooks there. Let's see how well this does or doesn't work. All 4 you in, ease you down, ease you up. Guys are all good down here. All right, yeah. And you know I got to drop one in to see what happens. Seems very effective. All right. And shoot to the side. Oh yeah, that's the underside view and everything. Get you the full appearance of it. And then making this some cross members. Okay, there. And then that's all I got in that step, so get to make a couple more of these. Got 2 different. There. Oop. And one on there. Very snug one. Once again, real snug on all of these guys. All right, got 3 of them set up for something. Okay, now on to the last bit I've got pulled for this section. I guess I could hang this on the it does, but it's come back here. It is a doozy. Those are going to be fun. It's not near as bad as 104 of them, but there's 6 of them to build. And I'll set you out of the way. Okay. First thing. Let's go on. Which side gets the... Okay, so this, the flat side gets the notch side. You. You. Alright. And this guy goes on here. Yep. Down one and on to one. And this along the back. And there's another one I missed. Yep. B16. Alright. And you go the curve towards the back side of that one. Okay. Put y'all up there. These guys shouldn't be that bad, I don't think, once I get everything separated out. Pull the small, big, fewer pieces first, I think. And that. Okay, so this goes with this. One on each side. And we run studs through this one. Probably bring in for this. And actually get my they are supposed to match up. Yeah, the slope matches up on all of them. Yeah, that's not. Just make 6 of those right quick. Shouldn't be that much trouble. Oops. Got you wrong. Okay, it may not be as bad as 104 of them, but it's still pretty tedious, isn't it? Alright, easy enough. 6 of those, 3 of those, 1 of those, and a platform. So we're cracking on along. Not too bad time-wise, I don't think. And we're about halfway done at least, maybe more. So I'll be right, that's like I said, that's all the pieces I got pulled, so I'll be right back with the next batch. Okay, here we go. So we're making us a couple of, I don't think they're going to function as flywheels, but oh no, these are going to be what carries our marbles around, I think. And these go in. Ooh, make sure I get this right, because this is going to be the part that I always mess up. Okay. So we got the plain one and the decorative one. And on this one, okay, listen, they did make it where you can't mess it up. You got the double notches. Okay. In theory, another batch of extra tight ones. I don't know if they're all going to be extra tight, but that one was. There it goes. I don't think I've seen this kind of mechanism before. That's always cool to find new construction methods that they figured out. Alright. Now, probably want to make sure that the X or cross here in the center lines up. Okay, looks like marbles are going to slide in that side and not slide out the back. Be transferred around. Okay. And another one. And I'm hoping these things are identical, because once I pulled these parts off, I realized that I hadn't marked which ones are which. So I couldn't find any obvious differences, so I think they were just labeled differently for people who were more patient than me and could stand to let them sit on their frames a little bit longer. Okay. Got our decorative bits to the outside. Pretty solid. Alright, so that's that part. Now we take our, from the last little bit, and we got these 3 guys. They go on, according to the picture, with the circle towards the middle. Okay. The decorative bit, the trim. Oh, hey, just realized I didn't have all my lights on. And I'm trying to put it on upside down after all that. Maybe I should turn the light back off. Alright. And third one, same thing. Alright. And there. Alright. That's all for that bit. Now we get to move into some, well, there's a few smaller pieces, but also a few bigger pieces. Okay. Let's see, how's this going? Okay, right off the bat, we start off with our okay, so the smaller circle goes to the outside. I didn't sand either one of these. Maybe I did. They're just really rough. No, I didn't. I say sand, file it down. And that's going to be pretty well exposed, so I'll make sure I want to get that fairly smooth. So that definitely going to be feeling that because it's going to be on the outside. This one too. Hey. Yeah, I definitely didn't sand this one. Alright. Do this one? Okay, yeah, I did this one. Alright. Now, where were we? Okay, so we got our decorative bits on the outside. And then these guys, what's going to hold it together? There. There. And then this looked like it went in pretty easily, so yeah, there. And of course I just did it totally wrong. Okay. So goes through. And do it right. Okay, that's not flush on that one. Let's get that hard surface there. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now that's right. And we take. Let's see which one is which. Double L, the tallest guy. Goes down through one of these, top, very snugly. It seems like should have those circles facing out now, but oh well. down through there with the decorative side there. Then F9 is the big one. Goes in there. And F10, the smaller one, goes on top of it. Okay. Here. And the middle, I think, yeah, middle length one. It's F10 right on it. Goes down. And then on here, you that way. Okay, so definitely need our wax in these two. So a couple of nice little coats here. And I'm actually gonna think, looks like this side use some around on the surface. That stain appears to have washed off with the wax. Okay. Okay, so this guy goes in there. Nope, other side. This way. And then pull that off too. Okay, so that goes like that. Then I'll hit this little wax too, because why not? Go in from the bottom here. This way. Shows the decoration on the outside. Yeah. Hard to apply the pressure through that frame there. Okay. Okay, and now I've seen that. Let me. Oh, I got. Yeah, I'm gonna. I hate to, but I'm gonna undo that. There's some wax. Just through there. And down there. And on the side frame. Another side frame. Pretty sure it'll spread itself out, but let's get it started there. All right. Okay. Now, back on there. Okay. So now, gonna be using these. All these too. Decorations on these have any decor? Nope. And okay, labeled all the 9s, so there's the 10s. Okay. Now this guy, we go 3 9s and 2 10s. Pretty sure I've already got enough wax on there. pretty good. Okay, for this system to work, they're gonna have to line up perfectly. Interesting. Now, yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure I've done this one on right too. Yep. Okay. Now, so now we're ready for this side. So I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna wax going again here. There. 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 I don't think this is. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the crank over here, so I think that'll be all right. But make sure. Just notice that was sprung out a little bit. That'll. Hopefully we'll tighten that up pretty quick. Okay. This bit there with the tail going out. Oh, wait a second. Need 2 more F10s on this guy. And while I'm at it, you know what? These guys, a little bit of wax too. Probably should have went back to using my lube on this one because it's definitely gonna be a hand cranked one, so I could have got away with using just the regular, the petroleum jelly looking wood lube. And he's gonna go on there. Let me hit. One second. Go. Which way does it go? Goes on like this. So on this side, get some good coverage just around these guys. Okay, that should be good. So then these guys down and they line up on each. Okay, that's not. Barely making it. Okay, I was supposed to put one more 9 in there. Okay, so that's 4. I did 3. Yeah, I did 3 and 2. It should be 4 and 2. Yep. Okay. Okay, there you are. Glad I put all that wax on there. One more 9. And back to the wax factory with the new one. Okay. Okay, that's much better. There we go. Okay. So you know, like that. And okay. Looking at the wrong. Let me get. Okay, so these guys go on here. Pretty snug through there on the bottom part, but I think it's still, yeah, I was still going to turn, so that's all right. Then make our last little guy. Ooh, should have done this first, it looks like. That's not gonna have room in there. F10 on there. Oh, that's the, yeah, okay, that is the recessed one there. Okay, so that should all go in there. Okay. Moment of doubt. Although I do think I'm in a little bit of trouble for should have done this before I put it all together. So use these guys back out a little bit. Maybe give me a little wiggle room. There we go. And you over that. And back. Okay. Alright. So everybody's turning. That one doesn't like to turn as much. Okay. Now I got 5 on this side. Actually, I'll get more. Max there, and you. Then first actual gear. And missed you. Okay, hit. Okay. Now, like these gears before I put them in, I think. A lot of teeth. This is the part where that wood lubricant works really good. Alright. Now we got no decorations on them, so you should just ease in. Line you up there, so those two spin. And this guy on top. You in, so everybody's good. Okay, we're all working. Nice. Now on to the next one. And again, lots of little guys. Let's see, you right, the ones got our crank handle we're going to build later, so I'm going to go ahead and pull those pieces out and set them together. Once again, I labeled 9 to keep them straight. Okay. Oh, looking at the wrong line. Okay. Now we get to put, looks like something that actually looks like these are going to keep the gears in a line. I like that, that's cool. Well, that one is anyway, these just decoration. Keep going to the wrong line. Okay. Now the F10s. Supposed to have 3 F10s. I don't have 3. I did not get 3. There it is. Okay. That's a 9. F's in pretty bad shape. Okay, that's 10. Okay, I've mislabeled them. The 10s are the smaller ones. Okay, I was good. Okay, so 3 F10s that I've labeled F9. Yeah, because I do remember thinking now it's weird that they made the 10s the smaller. All right. Then this guy goes down onto those. Might as well wax these. While I'm going, I got the wax warmed up. I'm going to use it. Plus it gives me a chance to splash some around. It's very satisfying to clean up later. Okay. In there. Now, two F9s on this one. F7s on the other end of this one. Okay. Actually, once again, let me use some wax underneath there. Around here, since I'm doing that. This is the one I'm worried about because it's the one that's snug anyway. Alright. And this one. Okay. Yeah. Moving real good. Just sort of try and work some of that wax in and out. Yeah, that's helping. Alright, so I'm getting our engine running here. Yeah. Alright, let's see how much wax I've worn out of my joints. And then, done with our engine, so let's get to make our crank handle here. I recognize this one. Let's go. Once again, very snug. Very tight confines too, so that's going to make it. Okay, if I can just sort of get them lined up, I think I can. Sort of, unless I get them sort of started on this end, maybe I can get them started on the other end and just push them together like that. I hope. I was losing a little bit of an ear there. I'm crushing it one. Okay. Yeah, those are very snug. Okay. I hold a tremendous amount of pressure to get those in place, so that's okay. And of course, this is going to end up in there, so that's going to be, like I say, that's going to be our crank. So I'm going to go ahead and drop some mix in here and here. All right. Need that again in a second. Those guys. Move on to the last page, angle, whatever. Okay. So, you go in here. We got our handle. On one end of these, supposedly. Maybe this end's a little smaller. Oops, you know, got the decorative side showing. I don't have to do that in place. Okay. Close everything together. Now you're in there. And then two of these over here. Okay, we got, yeah, that's a, yep. Now, crank goes on here. All the way down. And decorative trim ring. Do that in place. Now, find a place to. And everybody's moving. And that does actually feel pretty good now that I've got the leverage of the handle. Alright, excellent. And now, bring in this piece from way back when. You go. Where do you go? Into those slots with these tabs. Okay. Right between the gears, it looks like. Hope it's a reasonably easy. Oop. Okay. Not fun so far. Okay. Can't get any pressure through there. Let's see if the wood trick tool can get in. There we go. Glad I built that fire engine just for that. Yeah, nice spinning good. And I don't understand how that's going to work. They're not. I think I'm going to have to realign these gears. I don't see, let's see, where's the, okay, so it's going to load in. Let's try. Let me see, I don't think, that's not going to, okay, it does hold it in. Let's see what happens when I take it up. Oh, okay. No, yeah, they gotta be. Yeah, these gears have got to be calibrated to. Okay, I'm glad I found that out before I put it on there. So, which one? Okay, so I just gotta move these. Okay, let's have this line. That one straight up. Did it tell me to do that? The picture shows it, but they don't really. No, it didn't. They're not lined up. Yeah. No, they didn't really. No, the picture does not show the mechanisms lined up. That's my theory, is if it's this one, when it's all the way up, one of these has to be down. So let's take this one off. See if I can move those gears just a few teeth. It's got okay. Maybe one less. Okay, well now this one's moved a little bit on me, so it's going to be that. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's here. That came out too. Get you back in place. Okay. Let's see what happens. Get around those in. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Like I said, I'm glad I figured that out before it was in place. So, like I say, everything has to be in alignment for the machine to, yeah, you know, they're always going to come together to transfer the marbles from one side to the other. Okay, nice. Now, then, got the only accordion pieces on this one, so that's good, because everybody knows how I love the accordion pieces. Let's see here. So, this goes into the bottom. Is it? Looks like this side, yeah. These guys go in next to it very tightly. Fun. Okay, and I'll bring you up from the bottom up into place. There's that crack I love to hear. Alright. And over here, this guy, track lines up with our track in there. Well, that's going to be fun to get in place back behind all it. Can't reach it from, okay, yeah, from the back. Okay, yeah, it's actually pretty easy from the back side. Apply a little pressure, tuck you in, come on. Okay, and get all our feet in here. And one foot not cooperating. Why aren't you cooperating? Yeah, this one's not very cooperative. Let's see. Okay. That appears to be the trick. Yeah, a little pressure on it. Okay. Got them in place. And these, yeah, just to go in and lock those in place. And this one as well. just noticed this guy is not dropped in yet. Looks like he ought to be lined up, and that is. Okay. Oh, there it went. Now, let's see here. Okay, everything appears to be in good working order. So, not overloaded there. Okay. Let's see what happens here. So far, everything. Okay. Let me put one of these in here, act like a counterweight maybe. See what one of them does. Alright. Okay. As far as you guys supposed to go too. Okay, that's. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. The other way. See the whole mechanism. Okay, yeah, it's pretty satisfying, guys. I gotta work on my timing though to make sure it's. Yep. Alright. So far I hadn't had a single jam. Oh, I said that and then I had a jam. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if it comes in clean. Yeah, they're not. There's to always be those two that don't want to cooperate. Let's see. There's my maybe. I don't know if I can do this in place. But shave a little bit off those teeth there. Okay. There is a slight, I'm seeing a little bit of a jam on the, where it goes from that single track to the accordion bits. Okay. Alright. Okay. I had one of you hang out that time. Let's hit this a little bit more with that. one more try and I'll call it a night. At least it was a different one this time. Alright, that's good enough for me. I think that's a fun little build. Like I say, $30. It's not expensive for a marble run, but it's a pretty simple one too. So there's not a lot of tracks, but I think the Plinko board, or whatever you want to call it here, I think is worth it. I enjoy I like that they do go all at the same time. I like, this is I may have seen a mechanism like this before as far as raising them, but it seems pretty. I don't remember doing it if I did it. I know I said one last time, but this was one last time. Okay. Oh, right, okay. I'll stop there finally. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.